Okay, so we're going to be doing issue 35 first, which is the steering mechanism, or basically the start of the steering mechanism. So let's just get going. And welcome to the Nexus. Today we're doing issues 35 and 36 of our 66 Batmobile. Let's get going. Okay, so we are doing issue 35. As you can see, I've now got these new camera setups, and I'm gonna just grab this, and so we're actually on a higher spec now, which is great. So we've got them bits out. So there is the steering mechanism just here. And the great thing about this camera is we can actually move it. So I can actually move it that way, I can move it that way, I can move it that way. So I can actually move it quite far. See? Okay, and I can also now proper zoom in. So we see. Okay, so these are all the pieces that we got. And the reason I've zoomed up, because there's a bit of a tricky bit to do. So what we need to grab is this section just here, and we need these two bits as well. So what we'll need is all these bits here. So you need to grab this section, and we're going to put this just in there like that, and then this bit in here like that. Now there is a way that this has got to go in, and it's very specific. So just like that. So that is the way it has to go in. So this bit facing down, and the cog here at this level, like that. Then what we need to do is to cover this, so we need to put this over here, like this. Okay, so we've done that just there. Now we've done that, and that should also look like that. So now what we need to do is grab this little section here, and that is going to go on there, and we're going to use ZM screws, one at either end, to secure this section in. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we've done that just there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab this section, which has got the larger section here, and that is going to be screwed in just there. Once again, using ZM screws. Okay, and there we go. Now all it's left to do is to install this onto the car itself. So I'm going to go and grab that now. Okay, so here we are. We need 3 AM screws. So the first one is we're going to stick this on there like that. Let me just grab this. So obviously that is going to very nice and tight on there, and then onto there like that. So again, nice and tight. Then what we're going to do is flip it over, being very careful when we do so. What we're going to do is move this bit across. If I can. Doesn't want to go that way. There we go. And then we're going to use just in there another AM screw. Nice and secure. Like that. So we can tip it back up. So in theory we should be able to twist this and it really does just turn it very, very slightly. Oh, it set off it set off kit. So it's not entirely, you can see I'm moving. It's not, I would say it's not perfect, but then the steering mechanisms on here aren't that good anyway. Okay, so we're now on issue 36. I'm just going to grab the blade to undo this. As you can see, there's not a lot going on these two issues that we've done already. So we're literally doing the drive shaft on this one. So there's the AP screws that we need. And as you can see, they're all the parts there. So what I tend to do is that. Get them out. Okay. Now we will need the car again, but at the moment we're just going to do this part. So the first thing we're going to do is grab this section here, and we're going to put one of them in. And we're going to use AP screws, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, there you go. That's like that. All nicely in place. Next we're going to grab this section. So we've got one there that's just in parts, and then we've got this section here. So all we're going to do now is attach one end using AP screws again. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, there you go. There's that one. Just like that. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to grab this one. And the hoop section is just going to sort of sit through like that. We're then going to grab this. So that little section here is going to sit into that end groove. And this one on top. So effectively it's like that. Without stuff coming off. So it's going to just so that bit, I won't go over that bit. So you can sort of see where it sits, just in that little groove section there. There we go. Then we can seal it up. There's one there, one there. So it should look something like that. Then what we're going to do is put that end one, this end cross section, into there. And then we're ready to put this onto the car. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so as you can see, we've done that end bit. And you can sort of see where it's going to sit now. So obviously that bit's going to go onto there. And then this bit onto there. AP screws once again, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so there you go. So I've screwed it in just here and in the back here, and I don't know why, but if you wanted it to, it can spin like so. This bit here just sort of lives in the centre here for now. That will get screwed down later on, but it's in place, so yeah, all nicely done. So that's it, and that is it for this issue. So that's 35 and 36 done, and we've put the steering mechanism in, and obviously, as you can see here, and the drive shaft. Now I have disabled the steering mechanism just because it's going to be under immense pressure to sort of steer, because the wheels are down, the cog's not very strong enough, I think, to take it, meaning you could break either the drive, the steering mechanism itself, or the steering wheel when that gets put on. So what I normally do on my car builds is I disable that. It doesn't affect the build in any way, it just means you can't turn the wheels, but you can still manually turn them. So that's what I tend to do in my builds. So anyway, so once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe and comment. We've got loads more coming up. We've got 2 more issues of the 66 Batmobile to do, and they are putting the floor panels in, so we're starting to get round to putting the actual chassis down, which is good. But anyway, so make sure you subscribe so you get a notification for that. And obviously I've been Kev, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video. See you later.